Hey guys, how's it going today? Welcome back to another episode of the Universim. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Welcome back. I apologize for the last two episodes that should have come out last week that just didn't make it. I kind of ran out of time, so I apologize for that. And, currently I'm still kind of on, currently I am still taking care of my parents' household and my grandparents and such. So basically, Deanna and I, we just kind of basically came home for just this Saturday, just so that way I can record some videos and she can hang out with her mom and have a good grand old time, and just see if there's anything else that we need to do here. In the meantime, though, I am making some videos. That way you guys can actually have some content and the channel doesn't just die. So this episode, we potentially could possibly, and there's a UFO. Let's go ahead and take care of that. I also forgot my headphones too at my house, or my parents' house. And so because of that, I did not... I'm using my old headphones, which sound a little bit weirder. So, yeah. Oh, and the UFO's totally juking me. All right, buddy. Let's get out of the city, please, or just destroy a battery. That's cool too. Let's go ahead and rebuild that. All right. There we go. Right down to the ground you go. All right, so hopefully that battery gets rebuilt as quickly as it possibly can. And it's, it'll take some time, but it should be okay. The other thing is too that these hydro colliders, okay, these actually require a lot of materials. It's actually kind of annoying how much materials these require and the cost of those materials. So they haven't even started yet because they need steel beams, and right now we need a lot of steel beams for construction. So these are probably not going to be running that soon. So we're probably just going to have to just try our best at providing water to this lake, and hopefully it gets a little bit better. So, we've got the spaceport that is building, so that's really exciting. That is actually like the first step at us kind of being prepared. We should also actually be able to kind of start creating our spaceship too. So, there's a few things that we're going to need here, obviously. It's going to be a little difficult trying to actually figure out everything that we need. So I'm hoping that I'll do a decent enough job. So engineering hut, we will need. We'll need at least one of those. We'll need a cemetery, so we'll need one of those. And wow, the shipload is really getting packed pretty quickly, so that's a little worrisome. We'll need solar panels. We'll go ahead and pack 2 of those. And we will need at least 1 battery. We'll need a reservoir. We'll need... actually, water pumps and reservoirs, those we might not need right away, because we'll need to actually establish those things first. Let's see here. We need food, so we need an eatery. So we'll have 1 eatery. We need a fishing pier. Actually, maybe we don't need a fishing. Let's get a farm. We will get a hospital. We don't need a garrison. We don't need a defense tower. I'm gonna go with not building a fire station as of right now. And then law enforcement we won't need either. We'll need a terraformer. So that we will need. And wow, this thing is getting packed already. Oxygen generator we will also need. Spaceport. Where the heck is the spaceport? Okay. Apparently spaceport is not an option. So that's fine, I suppose. We'll need some food. So let's go ahead and pack some food. And so that's 70 food. We haven't even packed the nuggets yet. How many nuggets are we even going to be able to pack now? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we were able to pack 2 nuggets. Jeez. Can we even choose if it's male and female? Don't know. Builder bots are pretty heavy. That's a yikes. How are we supposed to... Like, how are we actually supposed to do this? Okay, let's decrease the food. Maybe we don't need that much food. We'll go for 20 food. We will get 10 nuggets. And then we... Okay, I don't know why I can't go up by 1. I have to go up by 5s for the food. No clue why that is. Okay, so it's probably going to be pretty good. It's a little worrisome that we don't have a spaceport yet, but maybe actually, yeah, how are we supposed to do that then? We might just have to send it. We might have to wing it, send it, see what we can do. Maybe focus on things that we're able to build ourselves. That, or at least will produce us goods there. Because I'm not even seeing like an iron mine. I'm not even seeing anything as far as materials go for buildings. So that's just annoying. Yeah, but I guess we'll order this. We'll see what happens. So, you must include the following in your colonization rocket. Oh. So we have to have a water pump. We have to have a reservoir. We have to... That's weird. Okay. Well, then that changes things. Okay, I'm not that big of a fan of this yet so far. Because it's kind of weird why things are forced upon us. Why is that? Alright, so let's hear. What did it say that we needed? Let's check that again. So we need 5 nuggets. We need 1 water pump, 1 reservoir, 1 warehouse, a hydro collider, an engineer's hut, and 1 battery. Food, 20 steel beams, 20 chemicals. I mean, is that... That seems like it's going to be the whole ship. So, why doesn't it just select that all for us? Okay, so I guess we'll start with 5 nuggets. Which is a weird amount. 1 water pump, 1 reservoir. So... Which also is weird too, because there's no water on the moon. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, so we'll get that. We'll get a reservoir, water pump reservoir. We need a warehouse and a hydro collider. So warehouse, a hydro collider, which is going to take up a lot of space. We need an engineering hut, a battery. Okay, so an engineer's hut, a battery, 40 food, 20 steel beams, 20 chemicals. Okay, so 40 food, 20 steel beams, and 20 chemicals. Okay, so the 20 steel beams and 20 chemicals, I'm pretty sure that's for the hydro collider specifically, because those are the materials that are needed. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Okay, that could have been bad. That could have been really bad. Let's go ahead and dump these. That way we can give them some food. Yeah. Ooh. Open trading panel. Ah, okay, so this is the trading panel. You must have colonized a second planet before... what happened there? Okay, so you must colonize another planet before you start trading. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that is the trading port, so the spaceport. So we have that now, so that's exciting. Okay, let's go back to this now. Jeez. Okay, so we have an engineer's hut, a battery, a water pump, a reservoir, a warehouse, a hydro collider, and we have 20 steel beams, 20 chemicals. Team has returned. Let's go ahead and end that expedition. Okay, fantastic. We have a lot of discovery points, so we will spend those afterwards. Okay, so we have an engineer's hut, we have a battery, we have a water pump, we have a reservoir, we have a warehouse, we have a hydro collider. Okay, we've got the 20 steel beams, we have the 20 chemicals, we have the 40 food. So we basically have everything that that is needed. I am going to go ahead and put 5 more nuggets on there. And we also... we need some sort of battery or source of power. So solar panels it is, because there's no wind on the moon. And I guess... I mean, I feel like a farm would be better. Actually, what do we have as far? Nothing. Okay, we don't have any sort of food producing thing. I feel like farm would be the best. I think. I really have no clue. Maybe not. Earthquake detected. That's fantastic. Can we get an oxygen generator? We do have space for that. Okay, we'll get that. Not entirely certain how we're going to get food. We might have to just set up some trade routes and stuff. So let's go and order this. We'll see what happens. And God, this... everything... this needs to stay like that, please. Hey, we get it. We get it. Nuggets are dying. Yes. Fantastic. Thank you. It happens. Okay. Anything else we can cram in this? Do we just want to cram in more nuggets? I don't think we're going to be able to cram in any other buildings, because buildings are pretty heavy. Yeah. It doesn't look like any other buildings are going to fit. So maybe we'll send some extra food. Yeah, food probably would be a good idea. So let's do that. Okay, so that is basically as much as we can cram in there. Yeah, we can't cram any planks, additional planks, or anything like that. So that's going to be it. Let's go and order that. Are you sure these are the resources you want to load into your colonization rocket? Yes, we are going to try that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully this colony doesn't fail. Hopefully. All right, so that's going to take a while to get prepared. So in the meantime, we have a bit to do here. Well, actually, kind of. Not particularly, really. We kind of have things running pretty well on this planet. But we can continue going into this this research. And surgical robots, that would be cool. Acoustic nanotube technology. Unlock space reservoir, unlock space water pump. That would be nice. Let's go and get that. Surgical robots, gene transfer, and space age eatery. That would be good too. Anti-gravity, space garage, space cemetery, all fantastic stuff to get. So things are looking up to us, and I am excited. Alright, so Deep Secrets is unlocked. That's great. Not like we're going to use that ever. In fact, we have finished all of the necessary research projects for the discovery points. This is now going back to my idea that I think is fantastic, that discovery points should go into some research or some sort of perks or upgrades that are infinite. Like, for instance, maybe you have something that scales infinitely and is like, I don't know, nugget age. So for instance, you can constantly upgrade this and it increases the year of a nugget by like 1 year or something on the lines of that. I think that would be fantastic. I think that's a fantastic idea. And it also makes it so that discovery points are always something that is needed or wanted. Ultimately, that's up to the developers if they want to do that or not. I think it's a great idea, but I can understand them not wanting to do something like that. Oh, and look at that. We have a Hydro Collider operating, so that's nice. It's fantastic. So, yeah, this isn't providing enough water at all. So it's gonna take quite a bit for these things to provide enough. We are producing about 5.1 and consuming 0.9, so that's not too bad. Same with steel beams. We are producing a lot less steel beams, but it's still okay. Let's go ahead and get another Hydro Collider, I believe. And then we might have to potentially figure out something else to do. Maybe we also increase steel beams production, something on the lines of that. Because our water systems are just not doing too hot. Like, at all. So. The good news is, we have a ton of electronics. And we're getting a good amount of chemicals. I'm not particularly too worried about chemicals or anything like that. Also, the other thing is, too, is that theoretically... Oh, infected zone. That's nasty. Okay, it looks like it's been cleaned up, so that's good. The other thing that I was thinking about, too, is... with sort of like the genetic modification in this game, I think it could go more in depth than how in depth it is right now. I don't know if the developers have plans to go more in depth with it or not, but I think it would be kind of cool for it to go more in depth. But maybe that'll be something in the future. So we could do this, but this is still pretty expensive, so we'll cancel that. Let's go ahead and just demolish it. It's just cheaper to rebuild it somewhere else. So it's gonna be a stone mine. Now we actually have a lot of stone, so maybe we won't actually rebuild one. I think we'll probably be all set. It's kind of scary, you know, starting to get to a point that I've never been at in this game, where we're basically starting a fresh colony that is also going to be more difficult with the added hazards of no lakes and such, and potentially also more asteroid collisions, that sort of stuff. Our atmosphere here is not doing too hot, though. Let's go ahead and get some trees. So let's do some more forestation, because we really need more trees on this planet. Oh, nice. Wow, these materials are actually being supplied pretty quickly. I was not expecting that. Okay, wow, our spaceport is already being destroyed. Nice. Rebuild. What is our engineers doing? Let's go ahead and rejuvenate that. Oh, there's also a nice conveyor belt. Yeah. Some nice packages, some luggage. It's good. Good job. So this is probably where the spaceships are being held. So it's kind of exciting. We'll see, kind of... Oh, we can also transfer nuggets. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, I'm glad. I am very glad. I was a little worried about that. So deliveries 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, infinite. so we can set up like infinite stuff, all of that good stuff. Okay, so this gas mine is entirely out, so we can go ahead and destroy this one, and we will salvage it. And is there anything else? Like, do we need more gas produced? Oh, we do. Holy crap. We need a lot of gas, in fact. So, let's get that. Turns out we are using up way more gas than we are producing. So, not good. All right, medical aid, that's fine. So we've got some good spots, though, for gas. So that is good. Still, at least. And... yeah, there's some good spots out here, too. It's getting close to the other... one of the exiles, so... potentially, at some point, we might have to, you know, fight some of the other exiles and take over... well, okay. Well, we'll see. I did want to play nice, but it's difficult because they don't really use the word. Let's see here. Yeah, they don't even have the resources that we need. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, if they're not going to provide it to us, then we're gonna have to take it from them. All right, let's go ahead and do some upgrading. Oh shoot, I don't actually want to upgrade the expedition camp. Please cancel that upgrade. Thank you. Ooh, what is falling? What is that that's falling? What? Oh, they're upgrading. Okay. Whew. Okay. Jeez, that is scary sounds to be hearing all over the place. Okay, gas mine. This one is out entirely too, so let's go ahead and get rid of this one. Salvage. Oh, geez, everything's upgrading super fast. Wow. What did these things need? Was it free? I don't even see a a reservoir that is left unscathed yet. So they really built a whole bunch of defense towers here. Did we really need this many? Is that something that's actually needed? I doubt it. Okay, well, the water pump upgrades are not free, so I wouldn't expect the water reservoirs to be free then, too. Also... oh, that's right, we do have the oxygen generator working, too. I kind of forgot about that. I think that's... where is that? It's over with the spaceport. Yeah, it's right here. So this is still working. This is part of where our gas is going, but it's doing a pretty good job. So we're suffering slightly from pollution, so it's unfortunate. We kind of yeah, I don't know. There's not like fantastic ways for us to deal with that. We need 589 steel beams for construction. Man, steel mill. They need gas. And we're producing, we're like actively building a lot of gas mines, so I don't want to build more. Ooh, so these are the space reservoirs. They're very interesting. As you can see, the water is flowing up and down at the same time, kind of. I don't know. It's a little trippy. It's interesting though. Yeah, they're pretty cool. All right, surgical robots. So we can upgrade the hospitals now. We can also upgrade defense towers, I suppose, too. And now we have the other Hydro Collider working, but we, for some reason, can't get both of them working at the same time. Go figure. Okay, well, we will try to do our best, providing as much water as we can. There's still, like, a few lakes that are, like, untouched. And, to be totally honest, we're probably gonna stay that way. I don't... And in fact, I think what we might do is when we get finished building as much as we're building, we should be able to create, like, this equilibrium of like, one lake producing enough water and also getting enough hydro colliders and such. Then we use all of the other lakes for fishing, and that's it. And that one lake will probably see a lot of fluctuation between going from empty to full and so forth. That's at least what I'm expecting, but it's better for us to have a lake. Oh, okay, so this is kind of like my idea. So this lake that we are currently draining, okay, this lake here, it's not ideal that we're draining this lake. This water that this lake used to hold, which was 25,000, would be extremely useful to us for the total. But the lake that has the most potential is this one at 81,000 units of water. So if we destroyed all of these these water pumps, we left the hydro colliders, at least for now. In fact, we actually might leave them forever, but we just might turn them off. And then we use this lake, which is a pretty sizable lake, but it's only 25,000 units of water, which is like kind of like a drop in the bucket for us as far as the planet condition goes. And then we basically just place some hydro colliders on this lake. We place quite a lot of water pumps on this lake too. And then we also just try to match the best that we can to the production of water and also the consumption of water from this one lake. And then that makes it so that the planet condition hopefully is in better working conditions. And then all of the other lakes we can fish the hell out of. Now, not really, sort of. Kind of, sort of. We can't really quite fish them over the top because fish populations also affect the fish growth. So we still have to be a little bit careful of that. That's kind of the plan though, but that's going to have to be when all these hyperloops and all of these things are finished building, which we're kind of getting close to, sort of, but we'll see. We'll see. Something else, okay, so, well, actually, that is going to probably be this episode. This episode's gone on for long enough, and I kind of have a fixed amount of time to record and edit for this whole entire week, so trying to keep these a little bit shorter too, slightly. But I wanted to give you guys the content that you guys deserve. So, with that being said, though, thank you guys so very much for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully something's been insightful, even though I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing at this point. Yeah. Have fun. Have fun out there. Be safe. Yeah, yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, and any of the sorts, please leave them in the comments down below. And as always, if you guys are brand new to the channel and you guys like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next episode.